Next problem usually is PAS, which is cadence or torque sensor. So again, check all plugs and wiring. Now, they all come out by the sensor and actually go into a plug. So make sure that that plug hasn't got accidentally pulled apart. This is what a cadence system looks like that's fitted to the e-bike. So this magnet system fits behind the bottom bracket. The magnet slides over the shaft of the pedal crank, and that magnet, as it turns, every second magnet that passes sends a signal through to the controller to turn it on. So now the big fault that can happen is these magnets can get bumped and moved. So you imagine this is supposed to be like 1 to 2 mils away from that sensor, okay? Say it got bumped and it looks like that. That sort of effect of it actually going by doing that will give you intermittent surging. So if a customer says it's intermittent surging, that's one of the places it could be quite easily. The other thing, pedal assist just not working at all and it's a cadence bike, that's moved too far away. And that's usually because whatever's happened, the chain could have fallen off, something's happened while they've been out riding, and it's come down, hit the sensor or the magnets and pushed it away or broken it. There's a lot of simple little things to just fix, okay? Worst case scenario, the sensor can die. And again, the only way you can really test that is take the sensor off, plug in another sensor and see if it works. So the torque sensor now replaces the whole bottom bracket assembly, so this is one fitted, okay, and this, we won't go too far into the technicalities of it, but what it's looking for is pressure on the pedals to how much power to apply. So again, it's plug and play, and the problem is with torque sensors, I can't just plug that into that plug that comes over there and go like this. Is it working? Which is better? What's torque sensor? What's cadence sensor? What's the benefits? What's the minuses? So cadence is my term, the more lazy man's way of riding an e-bike. Now that is great if you are in the older age group or you've got medical conditions, hips, knees, things, and you really want to get back on a bike, but you can't put a lot of pressure on. Right, so we'll turn it on. Right, so now we'll just turn the pedals. Now I'm going to put no pressure on that pedal. Here the motor's running all the time and I'm actually not putting any pressure on that pedal. So what that means is it's going to the power that I've set it to, which is maximum power, but it's just those magnets turning that switch on. That's all that's happening. So that means it's a really easy comfort bike to ride for somebody who hasn't got the physical ability to cycle as much. So to start off, I'll put pressure on the pedals. There's the motor. But now, listen. It's coming in and out. So once it's got to a speed, it's going to stop producing the power to the motor on how much pressure you put into the pedals. So it's a much natural way of riding. And the big thing is, I think, for that, it is nice to ride, it is. If you want to get more exercise in the process of riding the e-bike. But the bigger difference is battery consumption. So this will run more economical than that one, because you can see straight away, as soon as the pressure is released, you're reducing the pull of the amount of current going from the battery to the motor. So of course you're going to have a more economical run out of those in range than the cadence.